As we get older, there comes a moment when we look in the mirror and quietly ask ourselves where that familiar spark of youth went. The smoothness of the skin, the shine of the hair, the ease in our joints, the energy that once felt endless. Instead, we see fine lines forming around the eyes, feel those morning aches that weren't there before, and notice hair becoming thinner and weaker with every passing year. Most people respond by spending more and more money on collagen powders, creams, and supplements, hoping they will turn back the clock. But what no one tells you is that the majority of these products don't work the way the glossy advertisements promise. In fact, the real secret to rebuilding collagen isn't inside expensive jars or trendy supplements. It's hidden in simple, natural ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. After more than 20 years studying nutrition and aging, I can tell you with absolute confidence, your body hasn't forgotten how to create collagen. It just needs the right raw materials. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why the supplement industry doesn't want you to know this truth, and how 7 powerful seeds can support your skin, joints, and hair in a way no synthetic powder ever could. Why collagen supplements fail. Most people believe that taking collagen supplements is like sending fresh collagen straight to the skin, joints, and hair. But that's not how the body works. The moment collagen powder reaches your stomach, the acid and digestive enzymes break it apart into the same basic amino acids you'd get from any ordinary protein. Your body doesn't recognize it as collagen, doesn't transport it intact to your skin, and certainly doesn't rebuild it in the way the ads promise. It's like trying to deliver a full cake to your cells, only for it to be smashed into crumbs before it arrives. Meanwhile, the supplement industry continues to promote the illusion, earning billions while people see little to no change. The truth is simple. Your body already knows how to produce collagen, brilliantly and naturally, but it needs the right nutrients, minerals, and building blocks to switch that system back on. Without those raw materials, collagen supplements become nothing more than expensive protein dust, and the results you hope for never truly appear. Why collagen supplements fail? Collagen supplements fail for one simple but crucial reason. The human body cannot absorb collagen in the form it's sold. The moment you swallow a scoop of collagen powder, even the expensive marine, hydrolyzed, or bioactive versions, your stomach immediately breaks the molecules apart into tiny fragments, the same basic amino acids you'd get from eating an egg or a bowl of lentils. Your body has no way of taking that powder and sending it directly to your skin, joints, or hair. It doesn't rebuild the exact same collagen structure you consumed. That means all the carefully marketed types of collagen, type 1, type 2, type 3, become meaningless the moment digestion begins. It's like buying a beautifully built house and then running it through a shredder. The pieces remain, but the structure is gone. And here's the part the supplement industry never highlights. Your body actually prefers to make its own collagen from scratch using nutrients like lysine, proline, silica, copper, and vitamin C. Without these raw materials, even the most expensive collagen supplement can't stimulate repair, firmness, or strength. Instead, most people end up paying for a product that acts no differently than a generic protein powder, while companies continue to profit from the illusion that collagen can be swallowed whole and delivered magically to the skin. In reality, the only effective path is to nourish the cells responsible for collagen production. And that requires the right foods, the right minerals, and the right daily habits, not a trendy supplement jar. A real story. Anna, a 67-year-old grandmother from Belo Horizonte, walked into my office looking tired, discouraged, and carrying a small bag filled with collagen jars she had been faithfully taking for years. Her hands were deeply wrinkled, her knees made a soft cracking sound every time she stood up, and her hair had become so thin that her hairdresser gently suggested shorter cuts to hide the gaps. With a shaky voice, she told me she felt like she was aging faster than her friends. Despite spending money on premium marine collagen, hyaluronic acid, peptides, and every trend the market pushed her way, "Doctor, I don't understand. I did everything they told me. Why do I feel like I'm falling apart?" she asked, almost embarrassed. I explained to her gently that the problem was never her discipline. It was the supplements that promised results they simply couldn't deliver. Then I showed her research that companies hope consumers never read, and introduced her to my natural collagen restoring protocol based on 7 simple seeds she could add to her meals. She agreed to try it for just 30 days. 6 weeks later, Anna returned glowing, literally. The deep creases on her hands softened dramatically. She could walk without knee pain for the first time in years, and new, darker, thicker strands of hair were growing where her scalp once looked sparse. She told me her granddaughter asked, "Vo, what did you change? You look happier." And Anna cried, not out of sadness, but relief, because for the first time in years, she felt her body responding, healing, and becoming vibrant again. Her transformation wasn't magic, it wasn't expensive, and it didn't come from a supplement jar. It came from giving her body the raw materials it had been missing all along. The real reason. Collagen drops after 25. Most people don't realize that collagen doesn't suddenly disappear with age. It slowly declines due to a natural shift in the body that begins as early as age 25. At that point, the cells responsible for making collagen, called fibroblasts, start to work more slowly, just like a factory that gradually reduces its production line. Every year after 25, your body produces about 1% less collagen, and this decline quietly accumulates over decades. By the time you reach 50 or 60, nearly half of your natural collagen supply has faded, which is why skin becomes looser, joints feel stiffer, and hair becomes weaker. This drop isn't caused by bad genetics or anything you did wrong. It happens because of oxidative stress, hormonal changes, poor circulation, chronic inflammation, and the natural wear and tear that builds up inside the body. Sun exposure, pollution, lack of sleep, and diets low in minerals also accelerate the decline by damaging the collagen you do have and slowing down the fibroblasts that should be making more. The good news is that the collagen-making machinery inside you isn't broken, it's simply underfueled. When your body receives the right minerals, like copper and silica, amino acids, like lysine and proline, healthy fats and antioxidants, those fibroblast cells can start producing collagen again at a much higher rate, no matter your age. In other words, collagen doesn't disappear because you're getting older. It slows down because your body is waiting for the building blocks it needs to restart the process. 7. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds may look tiny and insignificant, but they are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your routine if you want stronger joints, smoother movement, and naturally supported collagen production. These little seeds are packed with calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and sesamin, a rare compound shown to protect cartilage and reduce the enzymes that break down joint tissue as we age. Most people sprinkle sesame seeds on bread or ignore them entirely, but when used correctly, they become a potent joint shield. The secret is simple. You must grind them fresh. Whole sesame seeds pass through the digestive system without releasing their nutrients, but once ground, they deliver a rich dose of minerals your joints crave. Just 2 tablespoons provide more calcium than a glass of milk and a powerful combination of joint-healing minerals your body uses to reinforce collagen fibers like strong steel cables. When you mix freshly ground sesame into yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies each morning, you give your knees, hips, and hands exactly what they've been missing. Anna, the woman I mentioned earlier, started doing this daily, and within weeks, she went from avoiding stairs to moving confidently again. Months later, she even sent me a picture on the tennis court saying, "Doctor, my knees feel younger than they did at 50. That's the quiet strength of sesame seeds. Small, affordable, forgotten, yet incredibly transformative for anyone over 50 who wants to move without discomfort. 6. Fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds are one of the most powerful natural solutions for age-related hair thinning, and yet very few people over 50 truly understand what they can do. These tiny amber-colored seeds have been used for centuries in traditional medicine to restore strength, stimulate new growth, and revive hair that has become weak or lifeless with age. What makes fenugreek so unique is its rare combination of nutrients, including trigonelline, diosgenin, and a special type of amino acid that directly nourishes the hair follicle, almost like delivering a wake-up call to every root on the scalp. Most shampoos and expensive serums try to mimic these compounds in laboratory formulas, but nothing compares to the natural potency found inside the whole seed itself. When soaked overnight, fenugreek releases a gel-like substance rich in antioxidants, minerals, and natural hair vitamins that increase circulation in the scalp, strengthen the follicle wall, and encourage thicker strands to grow. Drinking the infused water in the morning and chewing the swollen seeds may seem simple, but inside your body, something incredible happens. Blood flow to the scalp improves, nutrient delivery increases, inflammation around the follicles drops, and the hair's natural growth cycle begins to reset. Pedro, the retired teacher from Rio, is one of the best examples of how powerful this seed can be. When he first visited me, he spoke quietly, lowering his head, embarrassed by how thin his hair had become. He told me he avoided family photos, always wore caps, and even considered a hair transplant because he felt he was disappearing in his own reflection. I encouraged him to try fenugreek daily. No chemicals, no surgery, just nature doing what it does best. Months passed, and one morning my phone buzzed with a message from him. It was a video of Pedro standing in his garden, sunlight on his face, smiling shyly as he removed his cap. But this time, the scalp that once looked sparse was covered with new, stronger, darker strands. His hairline looked fuller, the thin patches were filling in, and his confidence. You could see it return in his eyes. His wife later told me, laughing, that he now spends more time combing his hair than she does. Fenugreek doesn't act like a magic potion. It acts like nourishment. It supplies the scalp with collagen-supporting amino acids, increases microcirculation, improves nutrient delivery, balances hormones that influence hair loss, and protects follicles from oxidative damage. For anyone over 50 who feels their hair is giving up on them, fenugreek is a reminder that your body still knows how to grow strong, beautiful hair. It just needs the right signal. And that signal can come from something as simple, humble, and powerful as a soaked seed. Seed number 5, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds may seem like nothing more than a crunchy snack, but for adults over 50, they are one of the most powerful natural energizers available, and one of the most overlooked. These small green seeds are absolutely packed with magnesium, a mineral responsible for more than 300 vital reactions in the body, including muscle function, nerve health, sleep quality, and, most importantly, collagen formation. As we age, magnesium levels drop dramatically, and this deficiency quietly steals energy, weakens muscles, increases joint discomfort, disrupts sleep, and slows down the body's ability to repair tissue. That's why so many seniors wake up tired, feel heavy during the day, and believe it's just age catching up. But pumpkin seeds act like a natural recharge button. Even a small handful delivers more magnesium than almost any other food, along with zinc, antioxidants, plant-based omega fats, and tryptophan, a compound the body converts into serotonin and melatonin, the two chemicals that help you relax deeply and sleep soundly. And when sleep improves, your nighttime repair hormones increase, which directly supports collagen production in the skin and joints. But the magic of pumpkin seeds isn't just in the science. It's in the real stories. Maria, a 74-year-old grandmother from Curitiba, came to me exhausted, describing her energy as a phone battery stuck at 5% every day. She loved her grandchildren but felt guilty for not being able to keep up with them. I suggested something simple. Eat a small amount of pumpkin seeds every night, either soaked for a few hours or chewed very slowly to unlock their nutrients. Within just 2 weeks, she started waking up less tired. After a month, she told me she no longer needed her afternoon rest. And after 2 months, she proudly shared a video of herself running in the park with her grandson, smiling, laughing, and moving with a lightness she hadn't felt in years. She said, "Doctor, I feel like someone plugged me back into life. Pumpkin seeds don't give you a sudden energy spike like caffeine. They give you something much deeper. Steady energy, stronger muscles, calmer sleep, reduced inflammation, and the mineral support your body needs to rebuild collagen naturally." For anyone who feels their energy fading after 50, this tiny seed can become a daily lifeline back to vitality. Seed number 4, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are far more than a crunchy topping for salads. They are one of the most powerful defenders your body has against inflammation, the hidden force that quietly destroys collagen and accelerates aging from the inside out. After age 50, inflammation becomes one of the main reasons joints ache, the face looks puffy, skin loses firmness, and muscles feel weaker. What makes sunflower seeds so special is their extraordinary concentration of vitamin E, one of the most protective antioxidants known for shielding collagen fibers from oxidative stress and damage. Vitamin E acts like a bodyguard, standing between your cells and the daily wear and tear caused by pollution, stress, poor diet, and aging. In addition, sunflower seeds contain selenium, healthy fats, and plant-based compounds that help calm inflammation, soothe stiff joints, and support smoother, healthier-looking skin. But here's the key. They must be eaten raw, unsalted, and preferably stored in the refrigerator to preserve their delicate oils. Heat destroys vitamin E, so roasted seeds lose much of their anti-inflammatory power. One of my patients, Miguel, a 63-year-old from Porto Alegre, is a perfect example of how transformative this seed can be. When he first came to me, his face was visibly swollen, and his knees and hands were inflamed to the point where every step felt heavy. He told me he woke up every morning feeling like his joints were rusted. I recommended something incredibly simple. Eat 1/4 cup of raw sunflower seeds daily. Not roasted, not salted, just pure natural seeds. 6 weeks later, he returned with a smile I hadn't seen before. The swelling in his face had nearly disappeared. The inflammation in his joints had dropped by almost half, and he was able to resume his morning walks that he had given up years earlier. His skin even looked more defined and firmer because the constant internal inflammation, which silently erodes collagen, was finally under control. Sunflower seeds don't just reduce inflammation, they protect the collagen you already have, help your cells produce more of it, and support healthier joints, brighter skin, and a calmer body. For anyone over 50 dealing with aches, puffiness, or chronic discomfort, sunflower seeds offer something rare. Powerful healing packed into a tiny, affordable, everyday seed. Number 3, chia seeds. Chia seeds may look like simple black specks, but they are one of the most powerful circulation-boosting foods available, especially for adults over 50 who struggle with stiff joints, cold hands and feet, swelling, dry skin, or slow healing. Healthy circulation is the delivery system for collagen. Without good blood flow, your cells can't receive the oxygen, minerals, and amino acids they need to rebuild skin, joints, hair, and connective tissue. What makes chia seeds extraordinary is their ability to absorb up to 12 times their weight in water, forming a gel that slowly releases hydration and nutrients throughout the day, keeping your tissues moisturized from the inside. Their extremely high omega-3 content thins the blood naturally, not in a dangerous way, but in a way that helps it flow more smoothly to the face, hands, knees, hips, and even the scalp. This means better nutrient delivery, better detoxification, better joint lubrication, and better collagen production. When chia is soaked overnight, its gel stabilizes blood sugar, reduces inflammation, supports digestion, and creates the perfect internal environment for your body to repair itself. One of my favorite success stories is from Patricia, a 69-year-old grandmother from Sao Paulo, who called chia her fountain of youth. When she first came to me, her skin was dull, her knees felt stiff when she woke up, and she often complained about feeling dry. Dry skin, dry eyes, dry energy. I taught her one simple habit: Mix 2 tablespoons of chia in a glass of water at night, let it soak, and drink it the next morning. Within weeks, she noticed her joints felt smoother, the morning stiffness faded, and her skin began to look more hydrated and supple. Within a few months, the fine lines around her mouth softened, her energy felt steadier, and she said her face looked alive again. She even shared that her granddaughter asked if she was using a new cream, but the secret wasn't on her bathroom shelf. It was in the soaked gel she drank every morning. Chia doesn't work with a dramatic overnight change. It works by restoring the fundamental flow of nutrients your body needs to stay youthful. Better circulation means better collagen production, better hydration, better joint comfort, and better overall vitality. For anyone over 50 who feels their body is slowing down, chia is a simple daily ritual that can quietly transform the way you move, feel, and age. Seed number 2, flax seeds. Flax seeds are one of the most powerful foods for transforming aging skin from the inside out, especially for adults over 50 who struggle with dryness, sagging, creepy texture, or loss of elasticity. These tiny brown seeds are packed with lignans, natural compounds that help balance hormones after menopause and protect collagen from breaking down. And they contain one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fats, which hydrate skin cells and help them stay plump, firm, and supple. But the real secret lies in how flax seeds must be used. They must be freshly ground. Whole flax seeds pass straight through the body without releasing their nutrients. But once ground, they become a powerhouse of skin-healing minerals, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids. When eaten daily, flax seeds nourish the deeper layers of the skin, reduce inflammation, improve hydration, strengthen the skin barrier, and support the fibroblast cells responsible for collagen production. Over time, this results in smoother texture, reduced wrinkles, firmer skin, and a natural glow that no cream can replicate. A beautiful example of this transformation came from Joanna, a 65-year-old woman from Recife, who visited me feeling discouraged by her suddenly aging skin. She described it as papery, thin, and lifeless, especially on her arms and neck. I gave her one simple instruction: grind 2 tablespoons of flax seeds fresh every morning and mix them into yogurt, porridge, or even a spoonful of peanut butter, because the healthy fat helps absorb the nutrients even better. 3 months later, Joanna returned with before and after photos that shocked even me. The crepey skin on her arms looked smoother and tighter, the fine lines near her mouth had softened, and her overall complexion looked firmer and more youthful. Her dermatologist measured a 27% increase in skin elasticity, something most expensive serums fail to achieve. Joanna told me with tears in her eyes, "Doctor, when I touch my skin now, it feels like it belongs to me again." Flax seeds are not magic. They are nourishment. They give your body the essential building blocks it needs to repair and rebuild skin from the inside. For anyone over 50 searching for a simple, affordable, and truly effective way to renew their skin, flax seeds are one of nature's most powerful gifts. SEED number 1, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are, without question, one of the most complete and powerful foods for rebuilding collagen in adults over 50. So powerful, in fact, that many people are shocked they're not the centerpiece of every anti-aging diet. Unlike other seeds that offer 1 or 2 key nutrients, hemp seeds deliver all the essential amino acids your body needs to produce strong, healthy collagen, along with the perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fats, which keep your cells flexible, hydrated, and capable of repairing themselves. These seeds are also rich in arginine, an amino acid that naturally enhances blood flow, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach the skin, joints, muscles, and connective tissue. This is crucial because collagen production doesn't happen in weak or poorly nourished tissues. It happens where circulation is strong. Another unique strength of hemp seeds is that they require no grinding. Their nutrients are easily absorbed just as they are, making them one of the most convenient anti-aging foods you can add to your routine. Within weeks of daily use, many people notice stronger joints, improved skin texture, faster hair growth, and a steady rise in overall vitality. One of the most inspiring transformations I've witnessed came from Thomas, a 70-year-old veteran from Brasilia who had been living with chronic knee and shoulder pain for years. He told me he had accepted the idea that his body was just old now, and that feeling stiff and tired was part of the deal. I encouraged him to add 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds to his meals every day, sprinkled over salads, mixed into yogurt, or blended into his morning smoothie. Within a month, he reported waking up with less stiffness. After 2 months, he felt strong enough to return to light workouts, and by the 3rd month, he sent me a message saying, "Doctor, my joints feel 10 years younger." His pain had reduced by nearly 60%. His skin looked fuller and healthier, and he described his energy as calm, steady, and youthful. Not jittery like caffeine, but real energy I can feel in my muscles. His entire posture had changed, and his confidence returned too. Hemp seeds don't just support collagen. They transform the environment inside your body so collagen can flourish. They strengthen your tissues, restore elasticity, improve circulation, calm inflammation, and give your cells the exact raw materials they need to rebuild. For anyone over 50 searching for a natural, simple, and incredibly effective daily collagen booster, hemp seeds are not just helpful, they're essential. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this entire video, it's this. Your body is not too old, too tired, or too damaged to rebuild itself. It simply needs the right raw materials given consistently in small daily habits that compound over time. These 7 seeds are not magic pills. They are nourishment, the exact building blocks your body has been silently waiting for. When you include even a few of them every day, something remarkable begins to happen. Your joints move more easily, your skin starts to glow again, your hair grows stronger, your energy becomes steadier, and you begin to feel more like the person you remember. But you must give your body a chance. That's why I challenge you to try this protocol for just 30 days. Not forever, just 1 month. Be consistent, be patient, and watch the quiet improvements unfold week by week. And when you notice your reflection looking brighter, your steps feeling lighter, and your confidence returning, come back and tell me in the comments I read every message. And nothing brings me more joy than seeing your progress. Save this video. Start today and give your body the support it deserves, because you are not done and your best years can still be ahead of you.